everyone, and welcome back to another video. I'm Squidcraft, and let's get into the video. So in this video, it's going to be about Genshin Impact, and here we will be doing a tutorial on all the buttons in the game for beginners. So yeah, let's get into it. So first we have this top left corner, and we'll do this corner, and then we'll do all the characters, and finally we'll do the bottom right corner. And also, if you want to view all the keybinds, you could go in here, in the Paimon menu, which is the top left button. You could click on settings, and then keybindings, and it'll show you all the buttons. If you're on a different, console, or if you're on mobile. Also, mobile has a difference where on the bottom right corner, there's an attack button, and a sprint button or dash button. Whereas on PC, you just left click to attack and right click to dash. So yeah, other than that, it's pretty much the same. So let's get into it. First, we have the Paimon menu. As I showed you, you have all these options. Most of these probably won't be unlocked to you. I mean, you probably have some of these, but like co-op mode and stuff like that will not be unlocked. So yeah. Next, we have the Minimap. So this is probably one of the really big parts. You have all your icons and stuff and places where you go, and you could track your location and stuff. So yeah, I'll go over features of the Minimap in another video. Next, we have the quest menu. So this shows all your quests. You have your Archon quest, your story quest, your daily commissions, which most likely will not be unlocked to you, and your world quests. So these menus, the Archon quests, story quests, commission quests, and the world quests. So next you have Elemental Sight, which is this corner. Basically, what this does is that it shows you one object's elemental properties. So let's say if there was a bush in front of me, or a dead branch, and it's the element Dedro, which is it's like nature or wood. So you use Elemental Sight, and you're able to look and check what element it is. So it's pretty useful, especially in the domains and dungeons, where you're not sure if it's able to be burned or if it has a certain elemental property that you need to use on it to have a certain elemental reaction. Next, we have the co-op screen. Now, this unlocks at Adventure Rank 16, so most likely you will not have this yet, but it's there if you're past that, and you're able to join others' worlds if you want, or, yeah, stuff like that. So yeah, next we have the events screen. So this is all the events that you can have. So there's Fate Foretold, Baptism of Song, People's Choice, Test Run right now, and you could do these events and get items too. So yeah, that's the event screen. Here is the wish menu. This is pretty important. It's where you could spend Acquaint Fate, and here is Intertwined Fate, and you spend them on using wishes, and you can get characters and items from it. Also, if you go back to the wish screen, it says you can wish 10 times, or you could wish 1 time. It's recommended to only do 10 times, because you're guaranteed at least a 4-star or higher weapon or item. Next, we have the Adventurer's Handbook, and this is a very important part. So here, it has all your adventure ranks and items that you could do to get XP, adventure XP. So you should always do these as much as you can to try to progress and get higher ranks and XP. Here we have your commissions, which I already talked about. Here are domains where you could obtain items and stuff. There's a Spiral Abyss, which is adventure rank 20 or above, and this is one of the endgame domains. Here we have enemies with all the bosses, and you can sort it from easy to elite to boss enemies, and you could defeat them for rewards. So that's the Adventurer's Handbook. Next, we have another important thing, which is the backpack or inventory. So first, if we go from right to left or left to right, we can go left to right. We see this is all your weapons and enhancement ores, which help you level up your weapons. Here is all your accessories. These are all your ascension items and XP and stuff. This is all your food, and I'll have a separate tutorial on cooking. This is all your materials, like ores and food and ingredients and stuff. This is gadgets. I don't have anything right now, but yeah. These are all the quest items, such as this, which you'll use in the Archon quest, and these, which are used in later quests. And these are precious items, like Star Glitter, Stardust, Acquaint Fate, Intertwined Fate, Original or Fragile Resin, and the Sigils. So yeah. Okay, next we have the character screen. This is one of the most important screens, as it'll tell you about all your characters and their properties. So if we go to Xingqiu right here, we can see his attributes. We're able to level him up, and we're able to check what ascension materials he needs, as well as what weapon he has. As you see, he has a prototype Rancor. He has his artifacts right here, Constellation, which is like special abilities he gets. He has talents as well, and you will be able to level these up later on. And you have his profile, which isn't very important. You could just see his story about what's like about him, and his voiceover, which is basically just his talking. So yeah, that's the character screen. Next, we have all these characters. So on mobile, you could just click on them, and it'll change. On console or keyboard, PC, you could just click on the keybinds for them. And yeah. So next we go to the bottom right. As I said, mobile is different, but on PC, you have your elemental burst, which is like your super skill or whatever, and you have your elemental attack, which is just your attack. So yeah, and that recharges over time, and this you gain energy from defeating mobs. On this bottom we have your level and your HP, and that's pretty useful to know. You obviously have to know your HP or else you might die. Next we have the chat in the right corner, so if you click enter or whatever, you could see all your chats on the right, and you could add your friends there too. So next what we're gonna do is I'll go over as well. Jumping is also a button on mobile, and if you want to glide as well, you could just jump in midair and it'll glide. So those are most of the controls in the game. If you want to check as well, you could go to settings, keybinds, and it'll tell you everything. You could just check. So yeah, I think that'll end off this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another Genshin Impact video. Bye!